Greg Raymer is in seat 9. We got some familiar faces.
Uh-oh, we're in trouble. We're up against Poker Face. I heard you're an up-and-comer. I want to put you on my channel, give you some exposure.
She shows it!
Pure mayhem here at the lodge. There's Wayne from Doctor's Poker. Say hi to the blog, Wayne. Okay.
Come on, everybody, don't stop.
KFG Poker Club with massive bad beat payouts. Poker tournaments with 4, 5, and 6-figure guarantees. And tons of cash games. From micro stakes all the way up to 10-20. Everything from Hold'em to Omaha, 4, 5, and 6 card. High and high-low. Follow the instructions on screen to join today.
Hey guys, Anthony here playing some PLO 4 card here on the KFG Club on Club GG. First hand in the big blind, facing an under the gun raise here. And we have a suited ace and some connectivity for straights. We're going to defend along with the small blind here. We do flop backdoor diamonds and top pair, top kicker, and gut shot. We need a 6. We turn 3 9s. There is a heart draw, so we're just going to pot it. See what happens here. Easy peasy. I like starting off the session on a good foot. All right, couple of limpers here. We're going to limp the small blind here with kings just because we have a bad dangler here in the 4. We do have one suit. We will call and see a flop. Not the flop we're looking for. They're going to let me see a free turn, but the board keeps getting worse and worse here. Actually, that's not terrible. We could hit a 10. But I'm not going to call a half pot bet out of position, hoping to hit one of 3 outs. Let's see if we would have gotten there. We would not have. What is Mostrick raising with here? It's going to be the question. 7-5-4-3. All right, we got the double board bomb pot. We have a single board bomb pot. We flop a flush draw and a pair. Everyone is checking me, so I'm going to take a stab at it. Bet half pot. I do get called. I don't like that. This guy has 100% VPIP, but only over one hand. We do turn the diamonds, but it's not super high, so we're going to check it back, maintain some pot control here. He's going to go for a chunky value bet. That looks like value. It really does. I'm going to lose the jack, the queen, the king. I think I'm supposed to fold here. I don't know, man. I just don't like it. You guys call there with the 10 high? I don't know. That bet was chunky, man. Maybe he's doing it with the 2 pair or something, but I checked back the turn, so I don't think he's going to go for that kind of bet with like a 2 pair hand. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, because I think that was a good fold based on the bet there. Because if I bet it, he's going to probably check raise me there. I don't know. I had a bad feeling. All right, we have limped in here with the Badoogie, Ace, King, Queen, 10. We have the Broadway cards. So we've got good shots at straights and full houses. This 7-5-4-3 knucklehead on my left is raising again. We will see a flop. We do flop the wrap. We do have a diamond blocker. Right now, all we have is top pair, top kicker, though. Pretty strong wrap, though. We will continue to maintain pot control, given there are 2 flush draws and we don't have them. Now he's betting pot. I don't know that I believe him. We can hit some rivers. That's not it. He probably has 5-7. No, he hit a set of 8s on us. Okay, so we let him get there. Congrats for your 2-outer, buddy. Oh, he had the nut flush draw, though, too. So that's a pretty good board for him. All right, we're almost under the gun here, but that is going to be a fold. Too many diamonds, 3 dangler, and 2 early position. All right, we come in for a raise here under the gun with the King, King, Jack 10, and King High Spades. Of course, the Maniac on my left is calling because he's got 85% VPIP, so of course he is. Don't like being out of position, but come on. Let's flop well. Get in there, Irish Eyes. I'll take your money too. Is he thinking about re-raising, or is he just away from the computer? No, he's folding. Okay. And we flop top set. I'm going to bet small here. Hope to induce. Pretty dry board here. No real draws to worry about. Please raise me. Please go nuts. Nope, not falling for it. Gold is going to call. And the turn is an 8. We're going to check and act afraid. I hope he has an 8. And we will call, and I guess we have to lead river. We can't let this check through. We'll pot it. Hopefully he has an 8. I mean, there's no real draws, so I don't know really what. Am I supposed to? Maybe I'm supposed to raise on the turn? I don't know. No? Okay. You know what? I should have done a blocker bet. That's what I should have done. I should have done a blocker bet. Make it look like I have aces and I'm just trying to get the showdown there. But I should have done a blocker bet. Let me know in the comments down below how bad I played that river. Yeah, I think that's bad. All right, so here we flop in a bomb pot, top pair, and a gut shot. And a blocker to the flush. Not great. Not going to go crazy here. And that's just going to be a fold. All right, there's one limper here on the button. We limp the small blind, and just like clockwork, Mostrick can't help himself. He raises. We've got the rundown. We've got a suit. And that's a pretty decent flop for us. Here comes Ruffian. I don't know if he's going to... Yeah, he's going to show up on camera. Dogs of the vlog. He's sniffing the microphone. All right, hey, take it easy, buddy. And now the limper is going to bet here. We have just a gut shot, top pair, backdoor hearts, out of position. He's betting 75% of the pot. I think that's a fold. Because not all of our outs are clean, and it's going to be hard to extract value out of position in that spot. So just lay it down. All right, we're going to limp in under the gun here with the Queen, Jack, 10-6, double suited hearts and spades. And, of course, Mostrick is going to juice the pot because that's who he is. 63% pre-flop raising. Hopefully he's juiced my pot. We do flop the second flush draw here. Love to see a king of hearts on the turn. The ace, deuce, 3, 4, 5 is there. And this guy's betting the pot out of position into 3 players in a raised pot. I think I have to fold. Let's see what Mostrick does here. He's probably full of shit, so he probably doesn't have anything. He's calling. Would have turned a pair and a gut shot. And Court Pro continuing to apply pressure here, betting the full pot. Mostrick is going to have to commit if he continues. Does he like his hand enough? Probably not. All right, 2 limps. We check our option here in the small blind. I'm sorry, in the big blind. And we do flop an overpair. We block 6s full. We could have an 8 in a random spot in the blinds here. So we're going to bet half pot. Hopefully we can just take it down now. Or we can just hit a jack if we get called. If we do get called, that is not good. We turn an ace. We're going to check this behind. Not the card we're looking for. If we get bet into, we have to fold. Because, I mean, he either has a straight draw that whiffed and he's got to bet it, or he's got the 8. And I don't know. I think that's a good fold. All right, we got a few limpers. We limp king, queen, queen, 7. I wonder if Mostrick is going to juice raise this like he has been consistently. He's thinking. He folds. I don't believe it. I was expecting the juice raise. Instead, flowery pot out of position in the small blind. He's going to come in for a bigger raise. Not a juicer raise, a real raise here. And we're getting 2-1. We should be at least 30%, right? Now we're getting more than 2-1. And we have position. And we flopped the open ender and the overpair. Now, flowery pot, that's not going to be a good flop for you. I'm going to bet pot. Apply the pressure. We have all the queen 9s here. Oh, Irish Eyes is going to call. 8's pair on the turn. What has he got? I don't know, but there's 60 bigs in there. I don't know what he's chasing, but... Ooh, that's not good. We got snapped. Of course he has an 8. He had jacks and 8s. I got to hit a queen, I guess. I have 5% equity. Okay. Well, he made quads, and yep, okay. Good for you, buddy. Top and bottom pair. All right, we got 2 pair here on the button. The pair of 3s can be problematic because if we flop a set, it'll never be top set, and straights can be possible. We do flop a bad flush draw. We block a lot of the straights. Everyone checks to me. I think I'm supposed to bet it here because it's not going to get any better for me, but he's betting pot. So we'll just let it go. All right, there's one limper. We limp along here with the suited ace and some sporadic connectivity for straights. Luckily, Mostrick doesn't get out of hand here. We do flop bottom 2 pair backdoor nut diamonds. If it's checked to me, I'm going to bet it. Obviously, a very wet, dynamic board with lots of potentials for draws here. No one else is coming along. We're going to bet 75% here. Just try to take it down now. And that's not going to happen. The big blind calls, and the most obvious draws come in, the straight and the flush. Now we need a 10 or a 6 to halfway like our hand here. Chiseler not going to let us get there. All right, someone's trying to steal my big blind, but it ain't happening because I'm suited and I've got pair. But it might be happening because that's not the flop we're looking for. 7-10 of hearts would be really nice right now. And we turn a set. Straights are there. Even if the board pairs, we can still lose to higher full houses. I think we're supposed to fold here. We got bottom set. All right, I think that's a good laydown. He had the flush. He had a 7 too, blocking us. And queen, queen, 10, 9. So he had the straight. So all right, everyone's limped in here. We limp in the small blind. Will Mostrick do it? No, he does not. We flop top set, but it's going to be hard to fill up because we're blocking ourselves. And he's betting pot size here. I was hoping everyone else would call. I am blocking myself from filling up. I'm just going to lay it down. Under the gun has made a little dinky juicer raise. We've got a suited ace. We're going to make that call. Some sporadic connectivity as usual. And now the button here going to come in with a big re-raise. If we get multiple callers, we can close the betting here and try to see a flop. This could be a nice one to win here. Everyone just call. Everyone just call. Everyone pretty deep. Come on, Samid. All right, I'm still getting like friggin' what? More than 4-1 here on a call. And we flop middle pair and a gut shot. And we cannot call that action. I don't know what these guys could possibly have here on this board given the raises. He's got bottom set. He's got top set. Wow. These guys playing premiums only here. Coming in for a raise with queen 7, 5-5 double suited. We would not have gotten there. All right, we finally hit in the bomb pot. We flop all 3 pair. We're on the button. Everyone's checked to us. There's straight and flush draws we've got to worry about. We do have backdoor clubs, but we're going to pot it here. 28 bigs. Hopefully just take it down without any problems here. All right. One for the good guys. Finally moving in a more positive direction. All right, trying to see a cheap flop here with the suited ace. And we flop bottom pair. 2 backdoor flush draws. Gut shot to the bottom end of the straight. Nothing too exciting. We turn 2 pair aces and 6s here. Now there's a diamond draw to worry about. And now this guy's betting the pot. I think with my gut shot and 2 pair and position, I think I can call here. Really don't want anyone else to come along. Ah, motherfucker. What are you raising with? Hate that guy. All right, well, let's see. Give him the old ooshka. Ace jack, okay. All right, under the gun is limped. We've got the double suited aces. We'll come in for a raise. Side cards at least are coordinated, but not very strong, so we don't mind other people coming along because we want someone to make the second nut flush when we make the nut flush here. Hopefully this one doesn't cost us too much money, which aces tend to. Let's see. Yeah, we flopped the nut flush draw on a paired board. I mean, I have no deuces in my range. I could have Jack-Jack here, but anyone else could have Jack-Jack. We turn the flush. We're still losing to the full houses. So gonna exercise pot control. This guy's betting half pot. We will call. Pray for an ace on the river so we don't have to worry too much except when he turns over quad deuces. He's checking. I don't think I can get much value here, so we're just going to check it behind. He was betting 3 deuces when we got there, and he started betting when we got there. There's a raise and a call. We are going to defend here in the blinds. We flop top 2 pair. We're just going to lead right out for the pot size bet. Not going to get cute. We block the straights. We block the sets. We are out of position, and we will just take it down. No harm, no foul. Not a great hand, but we are in position against most of the field. We're double suited. We can flop some straight flushes and lose the other straight flushes. And of course these guys can't fucking help themselves and have to raise out of position. Why would they? Let's go. Let's hit that bad beat. I want to see a flop of 7, 6, 5, all hearts. Someone have 8, 9. Getting a gazillion to 1 here. And we flop an open-ended straight draw. Middle pair, backdoor diamonds. I'd like to see an ace of diamonds on the turn if we can get there. He's betting 10 bigs. Ace of diamonds would be spicy. He's min-raising. Fuck you. I can't call now. I was going to call 10 bigs. Maybe he saved me. Let's see. Don't put the ace of diamonds on the turn because I will be pissed. Okay. I can live with that fold. Now what you going to do, Samid? This guy has a pair of jacks and a king-high flush draw. He's up against a pair of 10s and an 8-high flush draw. What the fuck are you guys doing? Unbelievable.